Now, when you look at the almost 25,000 deliveries that NIO produced in June, many of you will already know that obviously the NIO ET5, or the combined deliveries of the NIO ET5 Touring, ET5 Sedan surpassed the ES8, which is something that is very, very good. I mean, as you was going to notice that obviously the total deliveries for the ET5, which is color coded purple, it was sitting at 6,267, followed by the Onvo L60 deliveries of around 5,863. Now, notice that the previous month, the best-selling model under NIO, including the sub-brands, it was the Onvo L60 with 6,324, which is something that is just so great, because this tells us that, look, the Onvo L60, it is becoming, or it has become, or there are some months where we are seeing it becoming the most selling EV car under NIO, which is something that is great. The performance and it's expected to be like that because the Onvo L60 is quite cheap, it's affordable. I mean, the starting price of the Onvo L60 it's around $21,000 or 206,000 RMB, which is something that, of course, it's great, and it is expected to be quite cheap, because and it is expected to sell more than the ES6, more than the ET5 Touring, ET5 Sedan, because it is cheap and affordable and it comes with great features. But this time around, the ET5, it is the model that did the most and sold, of course, over 6,267, which is great. I mean, the ES6, which is usually the one that sells more, only sold 4,214, which shows you that it's doing well, but it's not as well as we know, right? And it's because now there are options. People, I think they've got options to either go for the Onvo L60 or go to the NIO, of course, ES6, if they want an SUV, which is something that, of course, it gives people to think about either budgeting or going for premium or high end. If you want high end, you go for ES6, but if you want just standard premium comfortable SUV, you can still go for the Onvo L60, which is why Onvo L60 has been the car that has been delivering pretty good, decent deliveries for NIO. Now, notice there that the third spot, we've got the Firefly sub-brand. I mean, Firefly sub-brand in June, I just don't know where they're getting the 2.5 on this article, but I know for sure that Firefly sold over 3,900 in June, which makes it the, of course, third highest car or highest model in terms of sales under NIO. So you've got the ET5 at the top spot, you've got the Onvo L60 at the second spot, you've got the NIO ES6 at the third spot, then you've got the Firefly sub-brand on the fourth spot. This is what you're seeing, or this is what we saw for the month of June. Then you've got the fifth spot taken by the EC6. EC6 also does well because it's a coupe SUV, and obviously it is also expected to do very well. And with the EC6, you will know that based from what the CEO told us, it is the car with the, of course, some pretty good, decent margins. This is what the NIO CEO told us, to say that the margin for the EC6 are way over 20%, which is something that gives us that signal in our minds to say that it's probably around 30%, right? Which is something that is great, something that is exciting. And yeah, man, even though this graph or this table is not accurate in some of the models, but you can see that obviously the NIO ET5, it has become the most selling model, or the best selling model under NIO, taking over or overtaking the ES6, which has been an undisputed all-time high seller under NIO, which is just so great. But one thing that is also having an impact onto the overall NIO sales is, of course, the sub-brand. I don't agree when, of course, sometimes NIO would say L60 is not cannibalizing some of their deliveries. I think L60 is cannibalizing the ES6 deliveries. L60 is cannibalizing some of the SUVs that are coming from Neo, and L90 will still cannibalize some more SUVs under Neo, which will make Onvo to, of course, do so well, which is why yesterday I told you that it will be easy for the Onvo to get to 25,000 deliveries than to Neo getting to 25,000 deliveries. It will be easier for Onvo because Onvo, number one, that brand, it's cheap and it can be afforded by quite a number of people, which makes it easier for their brand to get to 25,000. Onvo has got a potential to get to over 30,000 deliveries, and it is possible because of the price, because of the features, how the car looks like, which is something that is great. Firefly has got the potential to get to 10,000. I have said this before, I will say it again. It has got the potential to get to 10,000, and I believe that the more we get closer and closer to Firefly getting its also battery swapping station that is compatible to all of the Firefly users, then we are going to see more and more people coming to buy a Firefly, because the Seagull, which is also a direct competitor to Firefly, it's selling over 10,000. It's selling fairly over 10,000, and I think once Firefly, obviously Neo, opens up battery swapping stations that are compatible to Firefly, then Firefly will also be able to do so well in terms of sales. Like I said previously, I believe that it can sell 10,000 cars, which if we can get to that, it's lights out, man, because already the sub brands will have the potential to sell 40,000 cars on a monthly basis, which is something that is great, something that is exciting. But anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. I thought I'd come and give you these quick updates. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those persevering throughout the hedges, the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. YouTube has been telling me that some of you guys are not subscribing, but are just watching, and I'll appreciate you guys if you can just also hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so that at least you can be notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. I will see you on the next one. That is all from me, and God bless you all.